Everybody, this is Bo back in the Sports Lounge. We're going down to North Carolina to talk to their legend, three-time national championship winner. He's one and only Jerry Moore. How you doing, sir?
Doing good, thank you.
Coach, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your schedule. We know that you're probably busy in training room, video room, and meeting room. How do you juggle everything at one time and this early in the season?
Well, right now I think everybody's kind of wrapping up their summer, so a lot of staff's different places. And matter of fact, we just got back in here about 2 o'clock last night and getting ready to kind of hone in on things. It's not really hadn't been football as much the last 10 days. We had a couple of camps, but we've really kind of been taking care of getting our personal lives kind of wrapped up as far as the summer and getting ready for the season.
Absolutely, Coach. Coach, you got 3 national championships to your name. You've got a host of academic awards and staff awards and player awards. Plus, you've got the professional leagues always looking at you. Coach, how do you manage the pressure day to day? You're always in good spirits. You're always an incredible interview. People talk about you just in stellar fashion, but reality is, how do you manage all that?
All right, number one, we got a neat environment here. We're kind of a little bit of the only game in town. We've got a really neat staff. We've been together for a long time. I think we know what's expected, and we don't deal with a lot of egos and a lot of I'm going to use the word stuff. And our kids enjoy working, and you hear it a lot about having a family atmosphere. That's about what we've got here.
Absolutely, Coach. When you go to North Carolina, we were just there last year in the Outer Banks, and we squeezed right by. And the people in that state have just bonded to your program. The football program and what you do there represents everybody so well. We ran into a bunch of ex-alumni who are so proud of what you've done with that program. This year, you've got some new faces, some new talents, and you've got some old guys coming forward. At this early juncture, is any leaders really stepping forward that are really taking the hands of a coach player at this time?
Well, first of all, I think one of the things that's happened within our state was when we won those championships, you didn't necessarily have to be an Appalachian alum to kind of enjoy being a part of our program. And I don't think any of us have ever tried to isolate and just So it's been something that the state's accepted and kind of bonded to. As far as players and things in leadership, we had kind of a tough start last year, and we lost several players for the season. And I think Devin Moore being back, Tony Robertson being back, those guys are and we have almost 100 players here right now. They're in summer school. It's a pretty relaxed atmosphere. I think those things help pull out there, bring that leadership that you're talking about to the surface. Cortez Gilbert is a guy that's beginning to surface. Of course, Armonte. I think Armonte, and I hope it's really good. I think he changed. His personality is beginning to change. I think, even though he was a captain last year, I think he was flattered by. I think there's more to being a captain than being flattered. And I think Armonte now feels that, and maybe because of the way he played in the last ball game, he was beat up. He didn't play very well. I think he feels like he owes himself and our team and our people, and that's the way I perceive him. That's what I saw him through the winter and through the spring, and he's becoming more of a leader than he is more than just a captain.
That's so important, Coach, for an athlete to step into it. Right off the bat, you got East Carolina, McNeese State, Stanford, Citadel. You're back in the run again in just a month and a half, and you're rolling again. He's got a lot to look at. I'm sure the seniors that you have and the juniors really feel the need to really win one for their generation, for their graduating class. And that's so key in a program like yours that has so much success. is to have these athletes really visualize the fact that they can win another national championship, not only for the state or for the school, but for themselves, that they actually were the seniors or juniors contributing for the national championship.
I think you're exactly right. I think that these guys have got a chance to sort of bring us back, and hopefully that's the mentality that they seem to have here right now, and hopefully they can do that.
And you mentioned you have 100 students there, 100 athletes there that are going to summer school, working around the program. That, I think, by itself is probably talking about the level of, I guess, completeness, we could call it, for your program, that there's a bonding with the university itself, that they want to be part of it in the off season and make sure that every little I and every T is capitalized, so when they make that run in the first game against Eastern Carolina, they can put a stamp that Appalachian Stat's back in town again.
Well, I hope so. You know, we only have 63 scholarships in the schools our size. So when you got another 40 or 50 players here, it tells you something about the commitment level, and obviously that's huge.
Absolutely. Coach, I want to say thank you for taking time. We're going to ask permission if we give you a call in about another month and a half before that first game. Will that be all right?
Sure. I'm sorry I was busy this morning, but you call anytime. We always enjoy visiting with you.
Thank you so much, Coach Jerry Moore from Appalachian State University. He's one of our favorites. We follow his program nonstop. Good, bad, the ugly. He is the best coach we have on the show. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you very much.
We are off the air, and you